Okay. Okay. All right. So, guys, Aussie Expat here on the Aussie Expat 2 channel. And from now on, I'm going to try and just do a video every day. Okay. And the Aussie Expat 2 channel is just stuff that I want. So I'm not even going to promise what kind of content is in there. But I realized that, you know, sometimes you just want to hear from someone familiar, right? And I hope you enjoy the videos, and not every single video is going to be super meaningful, and I'm going to be wrong a lot more on more of these videos if I do it. But I came to a realization because I just found that there's someone that I was following on BitChute, and I just like listening to him. They weren't right about everything. I disagreed on about 50% of the stuff that he was putting out. But I just wanted to hear something a little bit more raw, a little bit less filtered, you know what I mean? So that's what I want Aussie Expat 2 to be right now. And if you just want to talk, I've also got a Discord channel. There's a link down below. It's just anonymous. There's this email, you know, I never see the emails, so that's just with Discord. So the company Discord runs the chat service, and then you participate in the channel, and it's basically anonymous because I don't, you know, whatever nickname, that's all I see is your nickname, that's it. So just for fun, a lot of it is just on, you know, watches, but I mean, we talk about anything else, right? And it's not just watches. My daughter is practicing walking around. Can you show us? Can you stand? Can you stand? No? Just take the hand off the table and stand. Okay, all right. She's handling herself okay these days, so that's good. So I got this. I was actually halfway through a video doing the same thing again before, and I got to this point where I open up the envelope, and then I discovered that the person who was supposed to ship me what I wanted shipped me the wrong thing. So I had to scrap that video. Hopefully they didn't get it wrong this time again. So what have we got? What have we got? We have, ooh, they packaged it nicely. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, we have this card, Infernal Denizen. So we've been, you know, I collect watches. I'm wearing the Explorer 2 today. And one of the things has been like, oh, do you collect because you invest or collect or whatever, as if the two can't be the same thing, right? I mean, I'm not even someone who's trying to make money off watches. I see them as having an opportunity cost. That's how I look at all expenses, it's just opportunity cost. So it really is that simple that, you know, effectively to me, my perspective is the Rolex costs less than, say, like a shitter, you know, like a Tissot or something like that. Maybe it's similar. Maybe it's similar. Like $10,000, 5% is about $500. You pay $500 for a Tissot. If it lasts more than 1 year, it probably works out. But anyway, so this card, and man, they've given me a really good example of it. So the seller is ABU Games on eBay, Alpha Beta Unlimited, abugames.com. I'm not getting paid, but I just want to say thank you for the good service and getting this to me, even though the first card you sent me was the wrong one. This one's looking really good. So this is the card this was my best card. Whoa, she's just practicing standing. This is my best card when I was playing in high school, probably around 1995, I think, is around about when I was playing Magic the Gathering. And I tried to do a little bit of research on Infernal Denizen and like how is it actually perceived outside of, you know, my use of it. And I found only a single YouTube video saying that this is like amongst one of the top 10 worst cards of all time, effectively. So clearly not very good card, but in my school, we played this game, you know, Magic the Gathering, and we had a house rule where land, i.e. the stuff that you get mana out of, like basically it's the main resource of the game, that land, you're supposed to, in the normal rules, only play one land per turn. But we're trying to squeeze as many games in during like recess and lunchtime. And the problem with that is that if you're just spending a lot of turns getting land out, right? So like one turn you get one land out, another turn you get two land out. And so you're very resource strained from the beginning from doing anything like really that substantial, is what our thought was. So we just made it a rule that you can just play all the land in your hand in one go. That way, first turn you can have 3 land down, put down a creature that's got 3 mana, just do it right from the first turn and start making consequential moves. And, you know, we didn't see any problem with that. But this particular card really just screws that up completely. I mean, you've got 8 mana cost, and what it says is basically every turn you have to sacrifice 2 of your swamps. So by the time you're able to cast this, you only have 4 turns left to go. And every turn, this thing, you know, will be able to take control of your target opponent's creature. Any of the creature they've got, you can take control of it. And then also, this is pretty powerful in its own right, 5/7. You know, pretty hard to defeat ultimately in its own right. So basically 4 turns until death. It's a game-ending card. But getting it out sooner was what we were able to do with the land play. And this thing won me many games. I don't think I was, once this came onto the board, it was very, very, I don't remember being defeated like all but like once or twice basically. But it was really just a race for me to get this out. Like, did I get it into my hand? But this is probably, and I'll talk to my friend in Australia who I sold my deck to. He showed me my original one on a call the other day, and we'll get that on the stream. But having this, it feels the same to me, as in like I don't really care about having my original one. I think that's a hoot. Maybe we can arrange that sometime. But this is like a 40-cent card. This will be one of my most important collectibles that I own, full stop. And yeah, 40 cents. It costs much less than the postage. I think I paid like $3 in postage basically, because the card is worth like basically nothing. Oh no, they've given me near mint $2.15. I only paid like 50 cents for this or something like that. So thank you ABU Games for like making this order right. I'm really pleased about that. I'm feeling good these days. Last couple of videos I was like really under the weather. I'm starting to feel a little bit more normal now, thankfully. Let's get her into frame. Let's get the baby into frame. She's just playing with pills. That's safe. Cosmetics and pills. That's safe. So I'm feeling a lot better these days. May is going to be a really heavy month. I've got lots of friends coming in from out of town for Electric Daisy Carnival. Lots of things to catch up on. I've like clarified with my wife. I want to do more with our friends and get more things onto the board. So I'm putting a lot of extra attention on how I'm planning the month, making the time to be able to go see my friends. You know, work on those relationships. You know, you neglect your friends all the time, and I don't want to really do that anymore. I want to make the effort. Mother's Day this month, all sorts of travel and trips. The only thing that is a little bit iffy now is Las Vegas is now getting hot. So hiking may not be on the cards as much unless I spot a weekend day that just isn't super hot. That's the time to go out. How you doing there? You using this as a sucker? That's not meant to be a sucker. Oh, please don't do that. All right. Okay. Until hopefully 24 hours from now, I have another video. Hit me up on Discord or the comments. Until next time, see you around. Oh.